Shalom, shalom. All praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom, Labakariam Shor, Yasharala. Double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to the whole elect and the elect lady and your children. This is an impromptu. I'm not going to make this long. I'm just going to get right to the point. You know, I ran into this video on my YouTube feed. I don't know who this guy is. His page is Judah Apollo's Disciples. You see, he got almost 4,000 subscribers a day ago. And what caught my eye was this is very important. Look, this is an impromptu, man. This is why we're constantly stressing the fact that you have to watch out who you're learning from. That's why we're constantly telling brothers, if you're learning from Great Millstone, stick with Great Millstone and stop learning from these other groups, because it's just going to cause confusion and ultimately your destruction, man. And remember, the Lord has set up false prophets, man. The deceive and deceiver are his. And I want to play this because this is a 44-minute lesson he did, this guy right here. And it only took me 2 minutes to just discern through the Spirit. He's reading from a book called The Apocalypse of Abraham. All right? That's a flag right there. Then he keeps saying the Most High, the Most High. He said Yahweh Shai one time, but he says the Most High. I didn't hear him say Yahweh. So you got a lot of men out here, and then he's given himself the title as an elder. As an elder. That's why it behooves, and you men out there, you women better watch it. Because the Lord is spreading out that net, and he's getting, and that net, a lot of these false prophets out here claiming they elders, and they're reading off these different books, trying to be deep, giving themselves titles as elders. They're being used by the Lord. They're being used by the Lord, man. Let me put this on not disturb. These false prophets, the Lord is using them to snare you people, man. That's a flag right there. Now, when you go into, let's just play it. Listen up.
Shalom, people. Shalom. How y'all doing today, man? This be our brother, man, the elder Radazan from the Disciples of the Mountains of Israel. And I'm back at y'all, man, with a little quick, brief lesson. It ain't gonna take too much of your time, man. I understand Israel suffer from a bad case of attention span.
And the first thing you notice, let me see if I could screenshot and zoom in. The first thing you notice, he has a hat on. He got his head covered. See it? All right. He gave himself as an elder. Listen to this.
Make this quick as possible, as edifying as possible. And we're going to pray that the Most High bestow, the power in this message, man, to reach you. A seed will be planted into you. and he give the increase. And we do so in the name of the beloved Son, by Hashem Yahushua. So without further ado, man, let's get this.
He didn't even. First of all, we give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. There's an order of reverence. That's why we say Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, because through Yahushai, but everything's go back to the power of Yahweh. So he meant to do just the Most High, right? He got his hat on. He got his head covered. Listen.
Right here, man. This is judgment and salvation that was shown to our father Abraham when the Most High was dealing with him and giving him the promises and showing him everything that he needed to see, to know that this is the Almighty, the eternal God, the God of all gods, the God of heaven and earth, more specifically the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So right here we in what's called a vision of judgment and salvation. And this is from the Apocalypse of Abraham, and it reads.
There you go. The Apocalypse of Abraham. Now, when I looked it up, the Apocalypse of Abraham is a Jewish pseudo-pigraphical work that tells the story of Abraham's conversion from idolatry and ascent into heaven. And what does pseudo means? Huh? Y'all know what pseudo means, right? False. Hold on, let me make sure I'm spelling it right. Pseudo, definition. Pseudo means something is not real but appears to be. You see? In a lot of these books that Jake wants to go into, the book of Jasher, the book of Enoch, those are the main ones, man. Jake want to be deep, that deep demon. They want to sound good. That's just going to cause confusion, man. What the scripture said. Matter of fact, let's go into scripture, man. Let's go into some scriptures. What the scripture say, Isaiah 34 and 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord Yahweh and read. None of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them. See? That's it. There's only one book. And when you understand through the spirit that the Apocrypha always been part of the Bible. When you go into the history, you find out there was a group called the Bible Destruction Group. There's a reason why Esau took out those books. All right? But those are canonical. And there's lessons from brothers and the elders on it and myself, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And check this out. What did it just say? Seek out of the book of the Lord, the Bible, man, and read. None of these shall fail. None. But no, Jake want to go all into these different books. The Apocalypse of Abraham. Yeah, he went up into heaven. Now we know we could read the scriptures, the Bible, and it tells you about how Abraham was chosen out of his family. Remember, his father Terah, let's go there real quick. Man, all right, Terah, father. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's go to Joshua 24 and 2. All right, I'm not going to make this long. I want to get right to the point, man. Let's go to Joshua chapter 24 and verse 2. And Joshua said unto all the people, Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the God of Israel, your fathers dwelt on the other side of the flood in old time. Even Terah, the father of Abraham and the father of Nachor, and they serve other gods, man. And they serve other gods. Yes, they serve other gods. They were committing idolatry. These were the sons of God, man. When you read in Genesis 6, and from 6 and up, these are the sons of God, man. And they were going off, all right? Just like they're going off today. And what did it say? Verse 3, and I took your father Abraham from the other side of the flood and led him throughout all the land of Canaan and multiplied his seed and gave him Isaac. And I gave unto Isaac Jacob and Esau. And I gave unto Esau Mount Seir to possess it. But Jacob and his children went down into Egypt because of disobedience. See? Now when you go, let's go to Sirach. Let's go back to this. Where we at? What's that? 48. Yep. Let me see. Joshua and Caleb, Moses, praise of famous men. As you can see, praise of famous men. Right. All right. As you can see, with the Enoch, Noah, Abraham. Verse 19. Sirach 44:19. Abraham was a great father of many people, and glory was there none like unto him, who kept the law of the Most High and was in covenant with him. He established the covenant in his flesh, and when he was proved, he was found faithful. Therefore he assured him by an oath that he would bless the nations in his seed. And that seed was what? What was that seed? Through Isaac, right? That ain't everybody. When you go into Genesis, what's that? Genesis, oh man. Is it 17? Let me start 17. Yeah, let's start at 15. Genesis 17 and 15. And the Most High Yahweh said unto Abraham, as for Sarai thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be. And I will bless her and give thee a son also of her. Yeah, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed and said in his heart, shall the child be born unto him that is 100 years old, and shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? And Abraham said unto the Most High Yahweh, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee, because he was the firstborn. But this is what the Lord said, verse 19. And the Most High Yahweh said, Sarah, thy wife, shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac, and I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. See? That's why Sirach 44, what it just said, therefore he assured him by an oath that he will bless the nation in his seed, and that he will multiply him as the dust of the earth, and exalt his seed as the stars, and cause them to inherit from sea to sea, and from the river unto the utmost part of the land, man. So you can read our scriptures, the Bible. You don't got to go to these different books. It goes into with this guy, the Apocalypse of Abraham, the judgment, idolatry, and all of that, man. No, we can go into the story of moon worship, man. Terah was Abraham's father. Real quick, moon worship. Got it here somewhere. Moon worship right here. We go to Genesis 11 and 28. But Jay want to be deep. Jay want to be the man. Want to give himself the elder title. And a lot of you people are falling for this bullshit, but it's all right. That's just your lot. Your lot. That's just your lot, man. All right? Genesis 11 and 26. And Terah lived 70 years and begat Abram, which later called himself Abraham, Nahor, and Haran. Now these are the generation of Terah. Terah begat Abraham, Nahor, Haran. Haran begat Lot, and Haran died before his father Terah in the land of his of his nativity in Ur of the Chaldeans, man. Let's go into that word Ur right here. Let's go here.
Strong's H218. Ur. Ur.
As you can see, Ur means flame, city in southern Babylon. See it? City of the Chaldeans, center of moon worship, home of Abraham's father, Terah, and the departure point for Abraham's migration to Mesopotamia and Canaan. So all this moon worship, like the first religion you think about today, Islam and all of that, that came from the sons of God, man. Terah was worshiping moon worship. They were moon worshiping, man. They were committing idolatry. But Jake want to be deep. That's why you got to watch out for these men, man. You got to watch out. And our job, when we see stuff like this, and the Lord put the Spirit on us, to renounce and rebuke these certain men with these different books, man. That's our job. We got to be defenders of the gospel, man. That's it. That the scriptures say in Psalms, what's that? And I'm going to end it right here. 96. All right, let me see. Is it 96? 96 and 5. I'm going to start at 4. For the Lord Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord Yahweh made the heavens, man. That's it, man. So watch out for these guys, man. And he got a nice following. And there's a lot of women and men following these men. These men are thieves, man. They come from they're thieves. They're climbing a whole different way. They didn't come through the proper way, man. They didn't come through the straight gate. Let me go into his page real quick. These are these guys right here. The Brotherhood of Kings since 2015. You see they got that Cash App for donations. That's a flag too. Watch out for them. These are these guys right here. Watch out for them, man. But this is the thing with Jake, man. Jake will hijack teachings of the men that labor first before them, and they'll change it around. Then they start going into these different books. How did they learn to do this?
His wife mama.
See this? What do you see here, man? Where did they learn to get the signs? He got his hat on. See this? Flag. But see, that's Jake, man. Jake hijack the teachings of the men that labor before them, and they'll just want to remix it. Where did he learn to get the signs to come out to the highways and byways, man? Sick of you, Jakes, man. I'm really am. And may the Most High, if you brothers and you men keep continuing. I'm gonna just leave it as that. The Lord is time is coming for judgment, man. All praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, brothers. Shalom.